Hello all, welcome to another time for answering salient questions in about 360 seconds. The question today is, what does sexual purity look like? First of all, I would like to define the term sexual purity. Sexual is a word that means relating to or associated with sex. It means having or involving sex, and sex refers to the physical or mental activity that involves or and affects the sexual organs. Purity refers to the quality or state of being pure. And pure means free of contamination or impurities. It means being guileless, guiltless, faultless, or chaste. So sexual purity can be defined as a state of being free from sexual contamination, sexual fault, sexual guilt, or being sexually chaste. So having defined this term, we'll go ahead to answer the question. Now, give us a captivating picture of what sexual purity should look like. And I call it the sexual purity from my feet to my head. 1. Sexual purity has a fit that is constantly fleeing. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 22 says, "Flee evil desires of youth and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace along with those who call on the Lord out of a pure heart." Let me state here that sexual purity is not a point you reach. It is not a destination. It is a pursuit that happens daily. You are constantly fleeing from evil desires that will entice you, but the direction of your flight is in pursuant of righteousness. Sexual purity doesn't run aimlessly. It has a destination: righteousness, faith, love, and peace. And you know what? The verse goes on to say that the pursuit is done along with those who call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Your associations, your company in this pursuit matters a lot. Do you roll with friends that are also pursuing righteousness? Are your friends going the same direction with you? Are they pursuing Jesus? Remember in last week's episode, Dote talked about maintaining good friendships. And one point she made was that we should choose our friends wisely. It is iron that sharpens iron. And when I say friends or associations, I don't only mean humans. That phone you're always moving with, what direction does it take you? Towards righteousness, love, peace, and faith, or towards those sex-inciting images and videos? Sexual purity is a constant, relentless pursuit. Now let's go up to our hands. 2. Sexual purity has hands that touches no unclean thing. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 17 says, "Therefore come out of them and be separate, says the Lord. Touch no unclean thing and I will receive you." So while fleeing, it's important to avoid touching anything that would defile you. When you're with your boyfriend or girlfriend and you go way beyond your boundaries to that place that ends up only corrupting your mind, that's an unclean touch in there. Now, this is not me calling your boyfriend or girlfriend unclean, but the unholy touching that I'm referring to. Finally, let's go up to our head. One vital part of our body located in our head is our eyes, the window to the world out there. Job 31 verse 1 says, "I have made a covenant with my eye not to look lustfully at a girl." Whatever we put in through our mouth goes into our stomach, but whatever we put in through our eyes goes into our hearts. Sexual purity is a deliberate action to look away from anything that entices. Again, sexual purity is a journey. You must practice looking away. I know it's not easy on the men folks out there. Most ladies are practically naked in the name of dressing sexily or looking sexy. But regardless, Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23 says, "Above all, guard your heart, for it is the wellspring of life." Verse 24 goes on to say, "Put away perversity from our mouth. Keep corrupt talk out of your lips." What comes out of your mouth goes in through your ears to your heart and mind. So while we guard what we say, we must be careful what we listen to. So with that I say, sexual purity has eyes that look away from lust, mouths that speak no vile or vulgar word, and ears that are closed to corrupt speech and music. Thank you for tuning in. Please never forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Please pursue holiness and never forget to live your life with eternity in view. God bless you.